Everyone good with questions for Coach Haye?
Coach, what have you seen from your position group through the first couple weeks?
I mean, those guys have been, been battling, man. Guys are getting better. Got a good rotation going on right now. Guys are becoming more physical in the run game, and we're doing a good job, working a rush, getting after the passes.
What have you seen from Keanu so far?
Yeah, I mean, he's super talented. He's still in the process of still trying to get 100% the scheme down and all that. Because at his previous school, he was more off the ball. Now he's on the line of scrimmage, so there's an adjustment there. But he's talented. He can do whatever you need him to do. We're just trying to make sure we get him to the point where it's the consistent, play in, play out, and that physical piece, because that's what's going to be needed, because he's going to help us win this year.
How does it feel to have Corday back, to 100% after being a little bit banged up last year?
Oh man, it's different, man. Corday is a dog. The things he did last year off the 2 injuries he had is crazy. And right now, we always say, man, a healthy Corday is dangerous, and he's dangerous right now. And God willing, he stays healthy, but we're expecting big things from him.
What do you like about going up against this offense in practice? What does that do? How does that prepare you guys?
Oh man, test your systems. They're physical. They want to run the ball. Diego back there, stoppers. I mean, they got it all. Receiving core, tight ends. I mean, the running backs. They just give you a lot, man. And you see what our opponents sometimes have to deal with how much thinking, because it'll slow you down at times. You want to be aggressive, but you can't be too aggressive, because there'll be a lot of eye candy, and it just tests your systems, and it allows our guys to be prepared for, if we see opponents down the road that do the same thing.
How do you coach that up, that sort of like balance of aggression versus like playing back?
All within their technique and execution. That's it. Trust your eyes, trust your read, trust your keys, and play off of that. So.
The never-ending quest to affect the quarterback. Like, what are the biggest keys that you're driving home that are the most effective?
Oh man, we're getting off the ball, close the ground. A lot of times, people say you rush the passer, which you technically is pass rushing, but you're technically rushing the man. And a lot of times you'll see guys, they'll look in the backfield looking where the QB is. And I have a saying, if the quarterback's supposed to be there, he'll be there. You either defeat the guy in front of you, defeat his hands. So that's the quest that we're trying to improve. Guys make sure they're beating the man in front of them before they worry about the QB.
For you guys to be successful defensively this year, it starts with the fellas up front. Like, how much do they put on themselves, knowing that it starts with them?
It's a lot, man. We have a nice little subculture here, man, and the guys understand, man. This conference is treacherous, and at the end of the day, man, we're just trying to build that toughness, and the guys understand. I truly believe, like, the defense goes as the D-line goes. This year we have more depth than we've ever had. It's a talented group and a lot of competition, and we put them in tough situations, physically and mentally, because at the end of the day, that's what the SEC is going to give. That's what the schedule is going to demand. So it's a day in, day out with us, and it never stops. Even when my guys may get a quick text at 11 o'clock at night or whatever, or the first thing in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's always trying to test their systems.
How do you balance making sure guys are healthy and ready to go toward the end of the season, as opposed to making sure they're available at the beginning to make sure you get the games in you can early as well?
Yeah. Right now we're stressing too. We believe we have every person in our rooms a super talented player. So it's all depth. We ran out last year ran out of gas last year because the depth wasn't there, and then we had injuries. So right now it's like the next man up mentality, and I think right now we truly have that, because we're experiencing that in fall camp, and that's all we're doing, man. Trying to put guys, some guys who are number one with a 3, they may get reps with the 1s. We're just always trying to test their systems and keep them guessing.
Obviously, everybody likes to talk about the offense and what they bring to the table, but what can this defense, specifically the defensive line, bring this year?
Oh man, gritty group. Want to be able to stop the run, build a run wall, and affect the passer, affect the pocket. And we truly believe we have the talent. Zaylen Woods coming back this year. He's healthy, and we saw him early in the season, and we had big plans, and then things happened. But we're healthy. We got the health, we got the depth. This defense will go as this D-line goes.
What does it mean to you to see this program rise at a place that's really special?
It means everything, man. We have a long way to go. We haven't got to our ultimate destination. I don't think we'll ever get there because we're always striving for more. But I mean, I've been here going on 9 years here, man, and the school means everything to me. And I tell people all the time, man, last year was special. Like I've been through 2 and 10s. I've been there, and having that, man, we got a bowl rings the other day, and I don't care what nobody says. Like that was one of the greatest feelings ever. Because I was here when we went to the Texas Bowl and lost, and got a bowl ring. But we didn't win the bowl. So this is where I love, man. This place I want to be, man. This is the only place I want to coach. And in reality, man, I love to see these young men have success. Because we had a lot of guys last year that was here with Coach Lee first year and went through the bumps. And then for them to have a winning season, it's cool. And the good thing about that is like all their young guys last year, all they know right now is, hey, a win, go to bowl games. So the freshmen that come in this year, they need to experience it and then keep elevating as we go. But I mean, at some point we had to stop the bleeding, and I think we did that. It's a talented team, team with depth. We just got to go out there and do the work because last year's done. Last year's not guaranteed. This year, nothing's guaranteed.
Appreciate it,
Thanks,
Coach.
Coach.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it.